Let me see.
Mivuyo.
Okay, I think there's at least 7 of us here, 8 of us in here. Good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Good evening. Good evening. Hello. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Good evening.
Oh, wow. Yes, Privi chiming in from the UK.
Hello, good people.
Are they muted? Can everybody hear me? Can you please indicate in the chat if you
Yes.
can
I
hear
can
me?
hear you clearly.
Yes, we can hear you.
You can hear me. Oh, okay. Okay. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming onto this launch. This is it's me launching my business with my sponsor, business partner.co, which is a business that I've just joined recently. The reason being, I've been looking. I have been in the network marketing space for some time, but I took a break since last year. So I was looking for something that will help people, something that is that's gonna resonate with me, not only to make money, but where it will touch some people's life and change people's lives. And Pam approached me last year. I looked at it, but then I was not ready. Let me say that I was not in that space. I was busy with like doubting myself a lot, thinking, when you have been in another business and it didn't work, then you start doubting if you should start again or what should you do. So I was trying to find myself. But when she came back now, she came back at the right time, because after April, I just told myself, the kid, there's no way I'm gonna sit like this and hope that some things will just come fall on my lap without me looking for what it is that I want. I believe in in network marketing. I do believe in network marketing because it's one profession where you don't need your education, you don't need any other thing but yourself. And if you're looking into changing your life and the lives of of other people, your family and other people, this is the platform. But you have to work. You have to put in the work to see the success. So then I said yes. I said yes this time to Pam. I think she knows as well. She didn't struggle with me this time around. I didn't have to tell the stories of I'm still going to think about it or whatever. I just told her I will be receiving some money. I think it was in a 2 days time, and I got the money. And it happened to be her birthday on the day when I joined, the 6th of June. So I'm still a newbie, as you can hear. Today is the 22nd, and I'm looking forward to doing this business and succeeding. So who is Pam? Pam is doing the business with her husband. They are partners in the business. They are her husband is Nate. His name is Nate. They are multi 7-figure industry leaders who are united together to believe one more time. They've been failing forward in the industry, guys, and that's what encouraged me, because they're failing forward. When you fail forward, it's when you fall and you tell yourself, you know what, I'm going again. So they've been failing forward also for over 20 years. Then almost 10 years ago, success began to happen as corporate America failed them. They were working and things didn't go well. They found themselves bankrupt and lost it all. They earned their first $1 million in 17 months. First $1 million, not rands. We are in rent. We are in South Africa, not rent, dollars. Now they're also in the Industry Hall of Fame. They've been inducted in the Industry Hall of Fame. There's the Network Marketing Industry Hall of Fame. They're excited to be in the partnership in the forefront to bring health and wealth to the world with Noni. We are about Noni here, the main product that we'll be discussing here, especially us in South Africa, there's Noni. So let's welcome Pam, Chief Executive Officer, Mrs. Pam McRae, who will take us through this whole process, the business, what it is about, and everything else around partner.co. Welcome, Pam.
Absolutely, Info. Can you hear me tonight?
Yes, I can.
Awesome and amazing. Well, first and foremost, I just want to say thank you so much for that amazing introduction. It is such an honor, a pleasure for Nate and I to be in business with you, as we know that it is time for South Africa to rise up. And I just want you to know that I am so excited to be in business with you, because I'm getting chills because of the fact that I know that freedom will come to South Africa. And why am I saying that? It's because I have been truly blessed, both Nate and I, to visit your country, not just once, but 3 incredible times, as we brought forth a movement that literally shook and shook and shake and just really just shook up South Africa, took it by storm, and so many lives were created. And I'm telling you, there were documented 5-figure US, and you translated to rands, right? 6-figure earners US and translated to rands. And that's just simply because we bought into a vision that was bigger than ourselves, to allow nothing and no one to get in the way. And so now what Impo has invited you to hear about tonight is another opportunity. You see, I want every single one of you to know without a shadow of a doubt that I can feel it deep down in my core that change will come. And it's just simply because we are reintroducing something to the world that we know will change the game on health. And so all of you, you should be very excited, as I see so many of you jumping on here tonight, invited to this very private Zoom. And I want you to know, don't take that lightly, because you have the opportunity to get in front of this. You see, it is just now beginning to touch South Africa. And anytime that you have the opportunity to get in front of something, that is when change begins to happen, not just in your life, but in the lives of so many people around the world. So when you think about legacy, when you think about being able to put your children or grandchildren in private schools, when you think about home ownership, when you think about being able to take care of the daily things that life just brings every single day, guess what? This is the opportunity that will bring forth that change. And so before I get into this presentation, Impo shared a lot about me, but I do want to share my story a little bit more. You see, my husband and I, we have been in this industry for a very long time, over 33 years. But I don't know if anybody on here tonight can really relate to failing, because that was our story. You see, I used to be a woman who was very afraid. I was a woman who was shy. I was a woman who didn't believe in myself. But it's something about when you begin to realize the greatness that God has put on the inside of you, that greatness will begin to manifest on the outside. And so when our backs were up against the wall, not just against it, but through the wall, we ran up on an opportunity just like this. And I had to make a decision. Am I going to just play with it? Or am I going to go all in, go all out, realize what I have on the inside of me? And I can tell you that I took option 2. And in the midst of being broke, in the midst of the job, how many of you work jobs? How many of you work, day in and day out, and you're still not where you want to be in life? That was our story. We were living paycheck to paycheck. We were tired of telling our kids no. We were tired of not being able to take holidays. We were tired of not being able to go on vacation. We were tired of not being able to do the things that we wanted to do. We were tired of struggling just to pay the bills. But I can tell you, in the midst of being bankrupt, in the midst of losing all of the vehicles as the job said goodbye to my husband out of the blue, you see, we realized there was no loyalty in corporate America, because he gave up himself for 25 years. We looked up, they picked up the phone and they said goodbye. Imagine that. But I can tell you, that was when I began to rise up, as South Africa is getting ready to rise up. And in the midst of it, we were able to become documented $1 million US earners in 17 months. We were able to earn millions of dollars over the last 9 years. We have come into this incredible opportunity. We are breaking all kinds of records over here on U.S. soil. But I want you to know it's not just here. It is a global opportunity. And so not only have we been inducted into that $1 Million Hall of Fame, that means that in one calendar year, we were able to earn over $1 million US. And we did it not just once, but twice. And I'm saying that to all of you guests invited to this very private Zoom tonight, not to impress you, but to impress upon you, this thing is real. It's so real. And when I tell you, I can remember the meetings in South Africa. I can remember as we went from city to city and we began to just paint the vision and we began to give people the opportunity. We began to let them know that change is here, change is now, and change is you. And as we do this thing all over again, you now have the opportunity to say yes. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I am going to pull up a presentation for all of you on here tonight so I can share a little bit about this incredible opportunity. And I know we have South Africa on here. I know we have the UK. Now, this is a South Africa presentation. And so when it comes time to the UK, there's different countries have different products and even perhaps different plans, okay? But this is for South Africa. And I just want to let you know that no matter where you are in the world, it's an incredible opportunity, all right? So let me go ahead and get started with this on tonight. So first and foremost, I want to say welcome. All right, welcome to a global legacy team, South Africa, the rise of South Africa, because I can tell you what is getting ready to happen is so exciting. And it's simply because all of you on here tonight are in front of an incredible opportunity. So let me go ahead. Let's see. Hold on. Let's get this so that it is moving right. Okay, Rise. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is my BFF, all right? I already talked about us, so I'm not going to talk about us again, but this is my incredible husband. And I can tell you together, I'm just so thankful because we are able to wake up every single day and to live our dream. We always wanted to build a business side by side. And so we've been able to do that. We are married now 35 years, so I need to update that. And I want to ask everybody on here tonight, what is your why? Because we have 4 children and 1 grandson. And I can tell you every single day when we get up and we fight for our freedom, they are definitely the reason why. And so the name of this company that you all are on here to hear about tonight is called PartnerCo. And I know that may sound like an interesting name. I know when Nate and I first heard it, we was like, what in the world is PartnerCo? What kind of name is that? But I can tell you, you're going to understand why it's so powerful. We are not only your wellness partner, we are your business partner, we are your lifestyle partner, and together we are better together. We're a company that's kind of a combination of a few different companies that made a decision about a year ago. So the company is new. And that's the reason why it's so strong that you're able to get in front of this and it's really just now coming over to South Africa. But these companies decided that, you know what, we can do so much together, but we would be better together. And so we have a lot of products. South Africa has their own product line that I'm going to share with you, but there's some great things that we are working on behind the scenes. So get excited because you all are about to see even more products coming your way that would be the game changer. So why PartnerCo? Number one, we have proven products that flat out work. You cannot deny the products. And anytime you're looking at an opportunity, it means nothing if you have an incredible compensation plan, but the products don't work. And so here, they absolutely work. Voted the number 1 compensation plan. Can you imagine saying yes and getting paid weekly, right? Instead of just waiting on the monthly income, right? So now what you're going to do is you're able to tap into a compensation plan that's going to pay you every single week. It pays out 50-50 and it's absolutely amazing. Now, one of the things that Nate and I looked for in an opportunity, if any of you have been in network marketing for a while, like Impo, I know that she's tried many opportunities, is that it's so important that when it comes time to international, that the companies are legally set up. Because I can tell you that in the past, Okay, when so many people in South Africa made the hundreds of thousands of dollars in US and 5-figure incomes, guess what? This product was not even really registered there. And I can tell you, because of the hunger, because of the passion, they got it done. But here we are in all of these companies, all of these countries legally, and that's huge. So, and I'll show you some of them, but I want to point out China, because China doesn't just let anything come into their country. You have to pass strenuous tests for these products to get there, and we're there. But we have a global partnership council, and guess what? South Africa has their own partnership council. That means that this is a group of leaders, a team of people that are looking out for your best interests, and they're directly connected to corporate. And so you don't have to worry about decisions being made, like, without there being a 100% agreement. So they're going to agree upon the products. They're going to agree upon the compensation plan. And that's a win-win situation when it comes time to this industry. So we offer a true partnership between corporate and field. So when you think about us, you're gonna see that the leadership is impeccable. You have the opportunity to create a legacy, longevity, loyalty. It's a lucrative compensation plan. You're gonna have a partnership, peace, people, professionalism, and I hope all of you on here tonight are ready for prosperity. So it's different just simply because we do something what we call partnership marketing. So we tap into network marketing, but it's partnership marketing where we take the hard work out of being an entrepreneur. It's not easy being an entrepreneur. So you're able to eliminate those huge startup costs. You're going to get easy to sell health and wellness products. You're able to team up with friends, family, people that you end up meeting. And guess what? You're now going to share in the company's profits every single week because we're partners. So one of the things that I really like to point out are the products, and the fact that not only do medical doctors endorse our products, but we have clinical studies. So these products have been tested. These products have been tried. They are true. They work. There are so many different studies out there that, help with so many different things as far as with our health that I'll share with you in just a few moments. But these are the 15 different certifications of our products. Imagine them coming out of an FDA registered facility, which is huge because, health and wellness products don't have to be governed by the Federal Drug and Administration. And so, but they are. But there's so many, they're cruelty free. All right. They're on the cologne list, which is very important for people in government, medical, because they have to pay attention to the things that's going in their body. But the PDR right here in the middle on the second line, I want to point that out. I want every one of you to write down pdr.net. That is a website. This is the prescription, the physician's desk reference that medical doctors use to prescribe prescription drugs. All of those prescription drugs that people put in their body, they pay all of this money to put a Band-Aid on what they're going through. And at the end of the day, it really may help one area, but it is going to hinder you in another area. So imagine the Tahitian noni and some of our other products being in the PDR. It's an all-natural superfood. But I can guarantee you that your doctor is not telling you about this Tahitian noni. Why? Because they don't get paid to promote health and wellness. Instead, they get paid, let me let someone in, they get paid to keep us on these prescription drugs, which ultimately keeps us in the position of not being healthy. So here's some of the products that you will love in South Africa. All right, we obviously have the Tahitian noni. This is the game changer. We call this God's gift. And then the Hero line is there. And so, but get excited because I know that behind the scenes, there are some incredible products. We just had one launch in the US that helps people sleep like a baby and does so many different things with libido. And so soon to come, it will be on the way in addition to some some other products that I'm hearing about. All right, but I'm going to talk to you about a few of these. So let's talk about the Tahitian noni. You see, what I love about this one is it is God's gift, and it helps with everything. We are the team that's bringing the noni back to the world. You see, the noni came out about 30 years ago, the Tahitian noni, because there's some phony nonis out there, but this is the original juice, okay? And so what happened was, through company changes, it went away in many areas, definitely in North America, but it thrived in places like Asia. And so, but this juice, when it came out 30 years ago, it helped to create over 150 documented U.S. millionaires, right? All of U.S. and around the world, okay? 150 millionaires. Why is that? It obviously works. So not only is this going to help with your immune system, but it's packed with adaptogens. Adaptogens go in your body, they seek out what's not functioning as God intended it to function, and literally will zap it back into place. So if you're on here tonight, maybe you are battling in your cardiovascular system. The noni goes right to your cardiovascular system. It's going to help. Maybe you're someone battling with sugar levels, pressure levels, cholesterol levels. We have testimonies after testimonies of individuals now beginning to consume this juice, and they're going to their doctors and their numbers are normal. They are coming off of medications. And of course, results vary from person to person, but I can tell you story after story of people who are battling chronic diseases in which they are consuming this noni, which has the power to literally shrink things on the inside of the body. It is absolutely amazing, and I can tell you it's a game changer when it comes time to the power of this product. It's going to balance your body. I can tell you a story of Lady Tammy. 20 years ago, she's a part of our leadership team. 20 years ago, she was told by a doctor that she had to have a complete hysterectomy because of the size of the growths on the inside of her uterus. Well, I want you to know, she started to consume this noni. Not only can you consume this, you can use it in 101 ways. And I'll tell you about that in a moment. But she also began to put this noni in her navel, in her belly button. And I want you to know, she went back to the doctor. And when she went to the doctor asked her, after she got home, after having an ultrasound to prepare for her surgery, he said, "What have you been doing?" She told him, "Well, I just been praying and believing that God was not going to have me to have this surgery," because she was afraid to tell the doctor what she had been doing. Well, I want you to know that it's 20 years later. She never had to have that surgery, okay? She ended up telling the doctor, and he said, "Keep doing what you're doing," because every single growth that was on the inside of her shrunk and disappeared. And so this is the power of this noni, and it goes back to ancient medicinal history. And I can go on and on and on when I talk about this juice, okay? But let's talk a little bit about some of the other products, because the noni is the foundation for everything. But this Hero, this Thermo MX, what this is going to do is going to help with that burning that fat. All right. So if you're someone on here and you want to be able to support your metabolism, increase burning the fat, elevate your energy levels, it supports the blood glucose, hunger reduction, decrease craving. So this is another product that's over there, a part of the South African product line that we have. And then that's the daytime, and then you have the nighttime. This also is going to help with that weight management. It's going to provide that metabolic support. This is the nighttime MX. It's powered with ashwagandha root, passion flower, and you can see that it also helps with that stress and just really being able to help you to relax while you're sleeping. It's going to continue to keep that metabolism going while you're sleeping. And then there's the Immuno MX, right? This one supports your body's resistance to stressful conditions, but it also is going to help with that immune support. So, these are some additional products, but I can tell you that every single one, you can see it fights the free radicals. So does the noni. So if you don't do anything on here today, that noni is the product that everybody wants in their household. And then there's the Giving Greens. A lot of people around the world don't take or eat enough vegetables, right? And at the end of the day, that's very important when it comes time to our health. So some of the benefits that you can get from this by adding this to your daily diet is you can see that it has the wheatgrass, the celery, the spinach, barley grass. It supports the immune system, your gut health, your cognitive function. You know, it's going to help with enhancing that memory, that concentration. So this, you know, it supports with the treatment of anemia. So it does so many different things, and it's high in fiber also, as far as the general benefits of this incredible product. So one thing that I do want to add, you know, about what I'll talk to about this Purify first, is this one is a cleanse. So this is your detox, right? And you can see that it's a unique blend that comes together in order for you to have an all natural detox in order to cleanse your gut. Because many times people don't realize that disease actually starts in your gut. So how do you get better? Well, you want to start with the gut, clean out the gut in order to get those toxins and chemicals out of your body, because the world that we're living in is toxic. So when you start with the gut and you begin to get everything out, now you're able to create a foundation that is set up for success when it comes time to your health. And then this is the Amino Guard for somebody on here who doesn't need to lose any weight, but you want to, you're in the gym. My husband and I, we stay in the gym, right? We work out all the time. You want some muscle recovery, some endurance. This is an incredible product that will help to support that lean muscle mass in order to, you know, help you to create the physique that you want, or just to have that energy and to build that muscle, because muscle is very important when it comes time to our health. As we get older, we start to lose muscle. So we want to make sure that we're doing the things in order to maintain the muscle. All right. So what I want to do, let me let someone in here now, see what we got going on here. See what is happening here. All right. Got someone coming in again. All right. And so what I want to do at this time too, before I actually shift gears, because if you got on here today and you just wanted to hear about the products, then you definitely want to get back with Impo and say, you know what, I am ready. I'm ready to grab a hold of these products. But remember, I mentioned that the Tahitian noni, you could use it in so many different ways, because I don't want to forget about this juice, okay? Because this juice right here is a game changer, South Africa. And so the reason why I say I don't want to forget about it is simply because of the fact that there are 101 ways that you can actually use this juice. So I can tell you a testimony of myself. Number one, when I started to drink this, I'm 55 years old. And I can tell you that I couldn't bend down and get back up. One thing that we've noticed is that when it comes time to joint pain, any kind of pain in your body, that there is a story, a history of it really going in and helping people in about 3 days. I started to sip on this noni just like this. And I could tell you in 3 days, I had no more knee pain. And that was a year ago. And so I'm really excited because I'm able to bend down, get back up. But when I tell you 101 ways, if you are someone in which you battle headaches, right? There's people out there who have some serious headaches that they have to turn off the lights and they really can't even survive. They become nauseous. Guess what? You can make a noni compress, put it on your head. I did this for a regular headache, a stress headache from being at the computer all day long. In 10 minutes time, no more headache. There are people who battle serious conditions like inflammation in their feet, because it helps to remove all the inflammation out of your body. You can soak your feet in the noni. Save the noni, because we don't throw the noni out. Put it in the refrigerator and you can soak it and use it again. So when I tell you there are just so many different ways when it comes down to that noni. But what I'm going to do now is, I know that all of you on here tonight are saying, okay, well, what do I need to do next? Because you heard that this is the rise of the Caribbean, that freedom of the Caribbean, of South Africa, right? Caribbean's rising up too, but rise of South Africa, right? And so you want to know, what do you need to do in order to say yes, right? What is this opportunity? Well, here's how you can get paid. Imagine partnering with us, saying yes, getting paid for achieving the lifestyle, the body, and the business that you will absolutely love. You see, this compensation plan is an incredible compensation plan that has a lot of different components to it. but I'm not going to go into all of the ways on tonight. But, one thing that I could truly tell you that it is a compensation plan in which if you've been a part of the business in which you got to think about things, well, the company is going to auto balance. So all you do is build the business. You focus on building your business. It's going to help you to place things in order for you to be successful. You get a cost of living increase if there is a change in the economy and so many other things, right? So this is a global business. Remember, I mentioned earlier that not only are we in South Africa, right? We're in Nigeria. We're in a lot of different countries around the world. We've opened up the Caribbean. That's why I mentioned the Caribbean. We are in the U.S., obviously, Mexico. So any of these places that you're seeing on this screen, you can build the businesses. We're in the United Kingdom, right? And where you see the green, that's where we have corporate offices at, right? So what I love is the fact that all of our products are registered in these countries. So what does that mean? It means that your products will ship directly to you, South Africa. So there it won't be an issue. And I know that could be an issue when you're building international, but because there is that South African Partners Council, you guys are really set up for success. So you can see all of the different countries of the regions of Africa that we are shipping to. And so wherever you are, guess what? And you don't have to worry about it because these products will be shipped directly to you and directly to your customers. So one thing that I really love about our compensation plan is you're going to get paid weekly. Every single week, you are going to get paid. So our week closes out on a Friday, right? And so every Saturday, guess what? That is when our new weeks begin. And then there's something known as a subscription, and that's just going to keep you qualified monthly in order to really tap into this incredible compensation plan. So every Friday, you're going to get paid. So imagine that extra check coming into your household. So this is the compensation plan. And you can see that some of the numbers on here for Nigeria, but Nigeria taps into the same comp plan as South Africa. And so you can take a screenshot of this just so that you can have and just reference it. I'm not going to go into all of the details on this, but I do want to share some of the components like retail. Retail is very strong. You're going to be given a state-of-the-art website, and when people go there, they click an order, you get paid. There's something known as a first order bonus where you get that 35%. And I'll talk to you a little bit more about that. The base commissions, I will share with you a little bit more because that is your residual component. That's the reason why you want to lock in your position tonight and get in front of this movement. There's a savings bonus, right? 15% that you'll just start to see earning. Income position bonuses. You begin to start to tap into the company's profit sharing if you choose to build this thing. There's some title bonuses. As you begin to rank and you build your business, you'll start to see 25%. So you can see all these different percentages, right? But business rewards, right? And what I love about the business rewards is simply because imagine being a part of a company where you can earn free trips. Imagine, going to places like Tahiti, going to places like the Bahamas, which are two of the trips that they just recently did, and winning them for free, all expense paid by the company, because that's what's happening here. And then there's some loyalty rewards where you can actually earn free product. So let's talk about the retail a little bit more, because a lot of times people focus on this retail, and not only can you begin to have some product in hand, especially as you guys begin to get some of the other products that are coming your way, in which you can really begin to retail hand to hand. But this is based on your website. But what I love about this is that when people click an order, you don't have to have any inventory, but you're going to earn that 30%, right? You earn 30% every single time that someone goes, and you're going to earn 30% off of the dollar amount. Some companies pay off of volume. You're going to earn it off of the dollar amount. So that's incredible. And if you choose to have that product on hand, now you're able to make everyday cash coming in your household. So here's an example of the retail profits. All right. And in rands, you can see if someone spent 1,500, if someone spent 1,800 rands, right? Your cost as a distributor, as a brand partner, would be $1,500. So you can see that your profit would be $300. So that's just a basic example. If someone is buying, some products and they're coming in at different rates, but you can also give someone a discount if you want to. And if you did that, you now would lessen your commissions, but you would help someone to be able to get their product. But overall, you receive that 30%. Then there's something known as a first order bonus. Now, what I love about this, imagine getting paid twice off of a new customer. That's huge. And I could tell you that Nate and I have never seen that in the industry. And we've been in here for a while where a company will pay you twice off of a new customer. So you're able to earn that 35% every time you sell a product when someone's new, and when someone partners with you, when at whatever product that they purchase, you're going to earn that 35%. So here's some examples on the screen as far as the retail product, the retail profits. Let's just say that if someone bought this product right here, and the retail price is 318 rands, the brand partner's price was 223 rands. So the profit right there is over 95 rands. If you were to get 10 customers to do this, you can see that it's 955 rands. So these, and that's at the 30%. But if you gave a discount, you could see that it would be basically cut in half. And this is an example of a first order bonus of someone deciding to come in to the business at the top level, right? For South Africa, and they decide to get all of this noni. And when they purchase it, you can see that you're going to now earn this 30% bonus because of the fact that it's that first order bonus. And now you're able to tap into the amount of money that can be made on that. All right. So that's some of the upfront money. And now the base commissions, this is when you start to build a team. And this is the most powerful way that you can create income in this industry. Because what ends up happening is we build with two teams, a line 1 and a line 2. And everyone goes into the team, one behind the other, right? So what that means is all of you are on Impo's very first launch. This is the first time she's sharing this. And so she's got these top positions in her team. So whether you know each other or not, everyone who says yes, that gets back to her, you're going to start to fall into the system. Well, every week when the company takes a snapshot at the end of the week, whichever team is the lesser team, you're going to earn 10%. This is from people going to people's websites, placing orders, from people buying product, and this volume begins to build. And I can tell you that this is how the freedom was brought to South Africa, just simply because people began to get in and run. So you can see that this is an example of that. So now what's next? I'm so glad that all of you on here tonight are asking. Well, you have to make a decision to activate your income position. That's by saying yes, that you want to get started. So here's just some examples. All right. Now, mind you, these are some of the options in South Africa. And so, and again, other countries offer other products. So you would have to get Impo's website link, and then you would just change the flag to your country, and you can see what's available and how to get started. But these are some of the options that you can choose, or you can customize whatever products that you want. So you can see the Tahitian noni, you can get started with a bottle of noni for 690 rands. Now just know that this is plus taxes and shipping. You can do the 2-pack of noni, right, for 1,550 rands. You can do the 4-pack of noni for 2,750 rands, 2,750 rands. Then there's some hero products that you can get started with for 650 rands or 1,679 rands, just depending on what you want. So what you want to do is you want to get back with Impo, and you want to get her link. And you want to ask her, where is that link so I can lock in my position of equity? And then you want to enroll. You can choose whatever package that you want. You can customize the products that you want. You set up your subscription that happens every 4 weeks so that you can remain to be active. And you just simply need to have a product on that subscription. And then once you do that, guess what? You're now going to have access to an incredible system. You see, we're living in a world of technology. And so when you now download the Partner Code app, when you grab a hold of this incredible tool that you can build your business from, that you can send out information with the click of a button, and you now move forward representing this incredible company and the power of these products, that is where the success is going to happen. But not only will you have this app, you're going to be plugged into an incredible team, a team of leaders and people who are hungry for success. And so this is a business in which you won't be in business by yourself. It's your business, but you will have the help in order to be successful, in order to bring forth the freedom that you absolutely deserve. So now is the time for you to make a decision, South Africa, and say, you know what? I am ready. You want to make sure that you become that brand partner on today. So all you got to do is get back with Info and say, you know what? I am ready. Because as you do that, I can tell you that you are one yes away from changing your entire life. You see, it was a moment just like this when Nate and I made a decision to go forth. And I can tell you, I had no idea what God was going to do, but I knew he was faithful. And when I can tell you that I know that it is time for South Africa to rise up, South Africa will rise up. There's already some incredible individuals there on the ground who are getting it done. And guess what? It's just the beginning. So all you have to do is say yes, get back with Info today and say, I'm ready. Get your questions answered, or just simply say, send me your link, click an order. And as you do that, I can't wait to come back to South Africa again as we change your entire country, as we bring freedom health-wise, because I know that when I had a conversation with Info and she talked about just really being able to help people. And when you have a product like this Tahitian Noni, that's a game changer, and you're seeing so many lives change. You're seeing tears run down people's eyes as they are sharing their story because they're no longer in pain. They're no longer battling the things that they were battling. They're no longer going through the things that they were going through. And when I tell you, that lets you know that we're on purpose, for a purpose, in order to change the entire world. And so now is the time, South Africa, to rise up. The time for you to be able to do the things that you absolutely deserve. The time to end the struggle. The time to have more. The time to help people. The time to have home ownership. The time to be able to pay for the private schools and to be able to pay it in full. To be able to do the things that you want to do for you and your family as you help others and begin to create that legacy. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn this back over to Info on tonight. And with that being said, I just want to say I look forward to seeing each and every one of you, not from the top, but at the top, because the bottom is way too crowded and we are going all the way. We are rising, South Africa, and taking this all the way to the top. So Info, back over to you tonight. You should be able to unmute. There you go.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Pam. Thank you so much. So this is just making me believe one more time.
Yes.
I'm believing one more time, because you know how the imposter syndrome can play with you when things are not going well, and you start looking and thinking, is this meant for me? Why you start doubting so much? Maybe this is for other people. I don't deserve it, but I'm believing one more time, and I know this is our winning season. This is our winning season. So thank you so much, and to everyone who attended. I've got here Uli. I worked with her at Eskom. I've got Cynthia. We met through the streets of network marketing. Liesl is already in the business. Linda is my sister from another mother. I know she's signing up. We've been delaying this week. The other Liesl, I just found out that she actually stays around the corner from me. We're gonna meet up, Liesl. Pinky is also my sister. We met through the streets of network marketing. Prithvi stayed here in South Africa. She's from Zimbabwe, but now based in the UK. She'll be in South Africa this week. I can't wait to see her. Sandra, I think, was invited also either by one of the Lizel. I don't know who's Techno BF6. It could be my priest wife. If it's her, welcome, ma'am. Unati is my colleague. And thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Thank you. I look forward to working with you, and we put South Africa in the map. Thank you so much.
Awesome. All right. All right, everybody. Good night. Say yes.
Is there any questions? Oh, I'm not giving. Yeah. If they have any questions, if there's anybody who has a question.
Hi,
Hello.
this is Sandra. I'm a registered nurse and I work with dialysis patients. I would so much love to introduce my product to my patients, but my concern is that there isn't, I don't have any literature with regards to the potassium content. I know how much potassium is in noni, but how it would affect my patients, because I see the benefits that they could get from that. But my question is, can I have more literature so that I can share it with our doctors and see whether we could get this valuable, amazing product to our patients as well? Thank you.
Yes, absolutely, Sandra. You know, and that's a great question. And there's definitely all kinds of information that we can provide you with. And I believe you're a guest of Lizelle, so she can get you that information. It is listed in the PDR, which is a great website, pdr.net. And there's a lot of different clinical studies out there on the Tahitian noni. So there's all kinds of documentation. So everything that you need that for you to provide, we have it. And that's the beautiful thing about the noni, about these products, is that we have the documentation. So we'll make sure that you get that information. All right.
Thank you so much. I also wanted to ask with regards to athletes and sport, because I am a registered nurse, but I also work in facilities that have Virgin Active sports gyms, which I would like to direct my flyers to those people so that I could get them to also utilize the product. I must say I utilize it myself. My running time went from, I run park runs, 5 kilometer park runs, and my running time has improved from running 49 minutes, 5 kilometers over 49 minutes. I'm running it 5 kilometers over 33 minutes and 12 seconds now.
Wow.
Yeah. So I have
Wow.
so much
Wow.
energy. I work long hours. I've told all of my colleagues, guys, you need to buy noni, because they're always like, Sandra, why are you so full of energy? I said, it's noni, guys. Thank you
Yes.
so much. Thank you so much for this opportunity, Paul. And yes, thank you very much.
You're
And
welcome.
thank you. A shout out to my
Thank you, Sandra.
leader, Lizelle. Thank you for introducing me to the business.
Yes, awesome. Yes, let's take South Africa to the next level. That's an incredible testimony. And you're right. What I love, Sandra, about the noni is that we have so much validation. Like it just works. It helps with the endurance. It helps with everything. And for athletes, great for athletes. I have a 24-year-old athlete who plays basketball. He just graduated from college, and now, matter of fact, he's in Mexico this weekend playing because he plays for a professional league. And I can tell you, he doesn't go a day without that noni. But not only is it giving him that endurance, but we have a clinical study, you know, being out here in the world with the fact that the world shut down, you know, in 2020 because of the SARS disease. You know, we have a whole clinical study on the noni that says that it inhibits that disease, and that's powerful. So he keeps it in his system. And so, you know, the documentation is there. We can give you all kinds of documentation, studies, and doctors and all kinds of stuff. So I'm excited for you because, you know, you can really take this thing to the next level and really help to bring change in South Africa. So just looking forward to this journey together. So thanks for sharing that. Go ahead, Lizelle. Hey, beautiful.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Lady Pam. Blessed as always. So
Hey, beautiful.
privileged to come on here, just hearing your voice. But I just wanted to say to the guest, also, Mpo, I'm so excited. I said, what? She's even closer than Sandra to me, you know. And this is the beauty of Partnerco. It doesn't matter which team you belong to, who your sponsor is. If it's someone in Partnerco, we just complete each other. And I think what was missing is the momentum that we need within, South Africa. And I am glad that leader Nathan Pam actually took it upon themselves. I know she said to me way in the beginning that she is going to build Partnerco, but after 1 year, we've all gone through roller coasters. And here we are settling in now. And I have transformed, you know, if my 10-year-old son says to me, you have changed, woman, you're a different woman. And he's just a 10-year-old boy. I mean, it inspires you from another level. I'm going to end now. I told my husband the other day, I'm trying to think, if I take Partnerco out of the equation and I take my situation as it was exactly almost a year ago, what was different? What was going to be different for me? If I look at around me now in terms of opportunity, in terms of like-minded people, in terms of people that just believe again, and there was nothing. And the personal development, I come from a corporate background. I did very well at the, you guys call it IRS, we call it SARS. I had a top paying job. I've always been someone that corporate has developed because they saw potential in me and so on. But never ever did I get the personal development anywhere else in any training that I did from any institution, being it private or government, that I've received for free every day from a group of amazing leaders and people. I mean, if I look at some of the other brand partners now, and we all started after each other, or even Sandra, even Liesel on the call, and so many of Global Legacy, we've transformed. It's like a diamond in the rough. You see every month, you see every week, you see how the person has changed. And that is what we are building, the holistic lifestyle, spiritually, financially, and all that. And we are in planting season. Yes, some of us are in harvest season because we've been longer in this business, but your turn comes. You know, we follow the system, we lean in the system, the unity. And I think I pray to God that, and I know Leader Pam's going to pray us out to seal that we now build, that this could maybe be the night where we form that group that we long for, that is in the US and in Vegas and everywhere, so that we can carry the fire, the momentum, and somehow attract people to the holistic lifestyle and not necessarily sell them a product. You know, that the attraction, I mean, you speak a lot about it. But yeah, welcome everybody. You get in where you fit in. I mean, my vocabulary has increased. Like, people are just struggling to keep up with me. I'm like all over the place. And yeah, I believe let's do it. You are amazing, Paul. I think I'm going to have another launch after you just inspired me with your launch, because your story is so beautiful. But I'm just glad that we are so shareable with each other, that we would be able to use your testimony and this recorded version that will travel along to many other people and get brand partners on. Because at this point in time, we are in launch mode still in Africa, South Africa. So we are just all in it together to plant Partnerco seeds everywhere. The money will follow us eventually. But thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Lizelle. All right, Impo, you got anything else you want to say?
No, I don't have anything. By the way, I only met Lizelle yesterday.
Oh, right.
We only met yesterday on the daily up call. So I saw her
I
there and
know.
I inboxed her.
Right.
And then I met her chair.
You're not talking about my bed.
Right, absolutely. Well, you know what? We want to definitely say good night to everybody. And you know what, Lizelle, we always pray on that morning power up call. I don't normally pray at the end of a Zoom, but you know what? You laid it on our heart. So let's just go ahead and let's close this thing out, you know, and just really speak a blessing over South Africa, as we know without a shadow of a doubt that change is now. And so, Father God, we just thank you for this time together. We thank you for those that have come together and just believing and knowing that the time for change is now. And so, Father, we thank you that as this country, as we unite to believe one more time in this mission to really help to change your people, that you go before us and that you lead us and that you will bring the people, the droves of people that we know that we are called to help physically, first and foremost, and that it will also bring about that financial change. So we give you this moment. We give you everything within us. And we just thank you for this time. We thank you for this team coming together. We thank you for the unity. We thank you for them all working together in order to really bring that momentum, the change that South Africa needs. So in your mighty name, we pray. Amen. All right. All right. All right. So good night, everybody. I love you all. Let's go to the top. All right. All right. Good night. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Good night, everybody.
everybody. Thank you.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Ben.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Paul. Thank you, Liesl.
Absolutely. Good night, everybody.
Night.